How y'all doing today? Pulled my old boat project out the weeds. 13 foot, 32 inch bottom. It's over a quarter-inch thick fiberglass. But the wood was rotten, the transom was rotten, the rear deck was rotten. And these runners in the hull, I know for sure the front was rotten. The plan when I bought this years ago was to make it a little solo skiff. I got a 15 Suzuki that would fly in this boat. It's not too heavy, it's about 150 pounds. The transom was low. The rear right here is 16 inches tall. Right here is about 13 to 14. And this was set up with a homemade longtail that would stab into that. This is the rear deck. I ripped it out. There's nothing left of the rear deck. This is the transom sheeting. I bought it knowing I had a rotten transom. I got a good deal on it because it was rotten. Working with Wildlife Fisheries, getting the paperwork. So I guess it's gonna be a slow project. For now, I'm just put a transom on it, the correct height. Put a couple knee braces, and I'm gonna go ride it like it is. If I like the ride, we're gonna make something out of it. It's got spray rails. It's not really a factory haul. Someone had a mold and just made it. It's all hand laid. Should work out pretty good. I'll update y'all. It'll be a little while before I do anything with it. I got so many projects going on right now, but a little solo skiff would be cool to have. And I like fiberglass, so there's a little project. 13 foot long, 32 inch wide bottom. I forget the top maybe 40 or 42. Should be a great little solo marsh running boat. Down here, this style of boat is called a pirogue. I forget what pirogue means in French. But yeah, y'all stay tuned. I like fiberglass boat projects. I know some of y'all do as well. This is something I'm gonna slowly work on and make it a good little boat. It'll be good again. That's what I like about fiberglass. It lasts forever, except for the wood. Say the wood. When I picked it up, the guy said, "The transom's still good." No, it's not. It's not good. It's not good. But I got it for half of his asking price. I think he was asking $400 for it. I wound up talking to him for about an hour, and I told him I was going to pass on it. And he said, "Well, look, if you were to make an offer, how much would you give me?" And I said, "Oh, well, the most I'd pay is $200 because I had an issue with the papers." But I did call Wildlife Fisheries out to inspect it, and it has a HIN number and it has been registered. It was last registered in 1996. So there's a process I can go through. It's called the affidavit of ownership process in Louisiana. It's the only way to get papers on a previously registered boat that you don't have the registration for. Unless I knew the guy who was registered to, then I can track them down. But Wildlife Fisheries won't give you that information. They know the name, but they won't tell you. But if you mention the name, they can tell you yes or no, that's who it's registered to. And then from there, you'd have to track the guy down. And I tried tracking the guy down. The guy I bought it from, the family he got this boat from, there's like seven brothers, I think. It was on one of their names, but he doesn't remember which one. He doesn't remember all their names. So I'm going the affidavit of ownership route. But I'm not going to put a lot of money into this project until I get paperwork. That's a general rule. You don't dump money into a boat you don't have papers for. But this one I did have Wildlife Fisheries inspected as previously stated, and they say yes, I can get papers on it. There's only one process to get it, and that's the process I'm going to go. So the only money I'm putting into it is a transom, and I'm going to test the motor on it. I'll decide what motor I'm going to put on it from there. Maybe my little air cooled outboard, or maybe a 15 Suzuki. Or I may make a mud motor, but I don't really play in mud a whole lot. But yeah, y'all keep an eye out for this one. It'll probably be a little while before I do an update. I may do the transom and go test ride and maybe do a little update video on that. But it's gonna be a cool project, man. See y'all on the next one. Thank y'all for viewing.